Yeah.
Fourth dimension. But once you gain the concept of patience, once you gain the concept of
the way she did it. I'm sorry.
But for real, once you gain the concept of patience, then
why are you so silly?
What?
Her. Why are you so silly?
I had to catch it. I had to catch it while it was happening. So now y'all know not to mention names or anything like that, but you can continue with the energy of having this conversation.
Yeah, but for real, once you catch the notion of patience, then time is just gonna seem like something made up. It's gonna seem imaginary. You'll be able to do what you want to do, and people are gonna be like, "Why'd you take so long to do that?" And you're gonna say, "I felt like it was the right time.
Yeah.
I felt like it was supposed to happen right now."
Divine timing is very important.
Divine timing is no timing, and I just learned that right now.
Divine timing is no timing.
Divine timing happens when it wants, wherever it wants, however it wants. But if you try to put a time on that, where are you going to get yourself? You're going to get yourself waiting for something that might never happen in your lifetime.
Yep.
Time is something that America done made up. And I don't want to just say
America.
Time is something that man has made up. Time is something that man has made up. Because man doesn't like living without bounds. They like to be bounded down. But once you get out of your own boundary, time becomes nothing. Time fades to the back. And then you elevate. You raise to a higher dimension. You're no longer, you're no longer held down. You know what I mean? Time is not of the essence to you anymore. Time is not even in your essence.
Yeah, time is not of the essence.
That's why right now patience it seems like it's such a hard concept to grasp. That's why people are like, "Man, I don't have time for patience." Well, you don't have time in the first place. So how you gonna have time for something you don't have?
You don't have it.
You know what I mean? So
it doesn't exist.
Yeah. So if you're sitting there saying, "I don't got time for that. I'm just trying to hurry up and do this. I'm just trying to," why do that? Why do that? Because if you do that, then you're just gonna create negative stress. It's just gonna go on your back. You're just gonna be carrying it around like a backpack because you want to hurry up and do something. But instead of trying to do that, why don't you just have patience? Patience makes time go away. It makes everything seem easier.
And things actually happen faster when you have patience because of the fact that patience eliminates the illusion of time.
Mm-hmm. So you start thinking, damn, this whole time I've been trying to hurry up and do this when I should have just sat back and let life happen. Let my life play out how it's supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Because as much time people would say, yes, you have the power over your destiny. You have the power to pick which path you choose. But in doing that, you must still keep in mind what you want to do. You can't ever forget what you want to do, how you want to live. Because once you do that, then you fall victim of another boundary that American dream, it's a fantasy. So, you're failing all of it because you had to memorize. Yeah, I think.
I'll be back.
Lost my train of thought.
People learn.
Yeah. If you step out of that boundary, if you haven't do anything, having to live that one American dream, you're gonna you're a hands-on learner. Maybe learning how to build houses, starting from a birdhouse. You love that shit, and then knowing that you wanted to build a house. Wait, that's the dream. The American dream is you need to get a job, 9 to 5, and work hard so you can bring home the bacon for your kids and all that shit. I think it's bull. Because if you really wanted to build houses, you wouldn't let somebody stop you from building your own house. You wouldn't let somebody stop you from making an occupation out of that. the American dream, right? You're an American. It's the American dream, right? No.
Yeah, you are not. You are what you choose to be at any given time. Just period. So if you choose to be the American dream, then that is your choice. But if you find that it's making you miserable, you also have a choice to be something different. You know, if you find that being a, you know, yoga instructor is no longer serving you, you can change to something that is now more beneficial or fulfilling. You don't have to be something. I thought I had to be something forever. Like, I thought I had to be a massage therapist because it was the first job I ever stayed in, like, for a long time. But no, it became my identity, and when I didn't like it anymore, I was still trying to do it when it was time to be done. You know, energy doesn't stop. It changes. That's the only constant, is change, because energy just dissipates away. And that's why, because yes, you may be 5 minutes later, you may be just okay. Like, you will understand that how the universe works. One moment it's this way, one moment it's that way. It's all kinds of possibilities. So do what you love, do what you want to do. You don't have to trap yourself thinking what I'm supposed to do, or this is what how I'm supposed to feel, or this is how this is supposed to go. I tell my kids all the time, there's a million ways to do one thing. So don't think you're gonna be trapped.
Think about it this way. The fastest way for your success is to do what gives you the most joy. What do you do that makes you the happiest? For some people it's dancing, some people it's singing, some people it's painting, some people it's painting walls, like just straight up. It relaxes them, it makes them feel in their place.
Yeah.
What makes you happy?
Some people actually like to do math.
Some people love that shit. I hate that shit. Some people love
I don't
that
like
shit.
math either, you know.
So whatever makes you feel like the most you. Because I know that some people want to get into things because, oh, their dad told them to. Oh, my family's been in this for generations, I have to do this. No, you don't have to. They may tell you, oh yeah, you have to. But that's just them putting you down. That's them putting those boundaries on. You just gotta think, if it makes you happy, why can't it make you successful?
If it makes you happy, why can't it make you successful? I don't know. Krishna, hallelujah, amen.
It's the truth.
Namaste.
I don't let nobody tell me different. You can try, but I'm not gonna listen to you. I know what's going to make me successful. I know what people like to hear. I know that it just fits. There's some.
Yes.
2000. Why don't you think of?
Yeah, create your own damn puzzle.
Oh, and this helps you make what come together. Find somebody that likes to paint. Take their painting and create the puzzle that you have to make it together. Put it together as many times as you want. But as you're doing that, you can also say, hey, you know, help each other out. And then people are going to draw attention to your painting. And now we're both famous because I got a nice ass puzzle with a nice ass picture on it, and you're the one that painted it. So now you're killing two birds with one stone.
Yep, for your highest good and the highest good of others.
And you're not doing it out of because somebody told you to. You're not doing it out of negativity. You're doing it because it made you feel great. You're doing it because you knew that it was going to help humanity. Some people don't even like helping humanity, but people do it without knowing.
Yeah.
Just because they're doing what they love.
That's that I like factor. You know what? Yeah, I love doing puzzles. We're going to use the puzzles. I love doing puzzles. But I wish that I had some beautiful art. Like if I knew how to paint, I would really enjoy more. You're to do, and you're like, let me go talk to this person because I really want to do a beautiful puzzle with their art. You're collaborating with this person and you're not thinking about anything but what you enjoy. The person agrees and they're like, oh, this is nice. And then finally you get your finished result. You got this beautiful puzzle with this new artwork. You made your collaboration. It was all about you and what you love. And then the first thing you do when you get what you want and when you love something is, I want to share this. Okay? It's coming from a love space. Other people need to feel how I feel. Other people need to experience what I've experienced. This is great and I want to share it. That's usually what we mean by for your highest good and the highest good of others. You're filling your cup first, and then from your cup being filled, you are triggered to want to share because love is.
And you never even know. You never know that you're sharing.
Yeah, it's really easy.
It's the simplest of all simplicities. You want to make your puzzle? First you need a picture. Take that picture. Who does picture? A painter. Painter makes the picture. You make the puzzle. You're filling his cup without even knowing.
Yep.
You selling your puzzle. They're looking at his picture all the time. Every time they put the pieces together. You see the picture every time. Every time you put the pieces together. You fulfilling what makes you the most joyful. Like I said, it's gonna help others realize what makes them the most joyful, what gives them the most joy. It's like a Cinderella story.
And people love discovering new things too. You may reach people that weren't even interested in puzzles until they saw that particular image, and they wanted the image so bad that they decided that they would do that puzzle just to get that image.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
It's as simple as that. Next thing you know, some huge puzzle factory, Hasbro.
Then you strike a deal. That's how it happens, you know?
Let's not even say that. Let's say that, you know, they recognize your work, but you don't wanna be working with anybody else because it's that special to you. They can help you. That's where the whole filling your cup thing comes again too. Instead of just saying, oh no, you know, forget y'all, I'm gonna do this on my own. You come at them, and somebody very, very smart told me this. Whenever somebody asks you a question, give them an answer, but also ask a question in return. When they ask you something, always ask for something in return, because whatever you can give them, there's always something they can give you. So when that company comes to you and says, hey, you know what? We want to buy your puzzle off of you so we can sell it, make millions. You tell them, I don't think that's in my best interest. How about we do this? Can we collab, do whatever they do in business. I haven't learned that shit yet. But do like a joint collaboration. I sell my puzzle in my own company, but I'm gonna need your help first getting the money, getting whatever you need to create your company. You talk to that business person to help you create your own. Then once you've created your own, there is no stopping you. Then you created a whole path for yourself. You didn't even know it. It started with just because you loved puzzles.
Yep.
Those are the greatest success stories. Listen to anybody who has a success story out there. What are the first thing they say? I did this because I loved it. I did this because it made me happy. I did this because it made my mama happy. I did this because it brought joy, love, happiness into this world. That's why I started. And then because of that, I did this, and then I did this, and now look at me, I'm famous. But it all starts with having that love, having that joy. It doesn't start with somebody telling you. It's really you telling yourself. You already know what you like.
Yeah.
You already know what people like, what they don't like. Even if there's a lot of people that don't like what you like, there's 9 out of 10, there's somebody that's gonna like the same thing you do. And once you find that one person, and comes in. Little
Ripple effect.
Ripple effect. Yeah, butterfly effect.
Thank you for joining us randomly. I'm going to let y'all